力の差を教えてやる。
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Deathmasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. And oh boy, it's been a while since my last Who is Better video, am I right? Well, guess what? Today we are going to be comparing the brand new Tokinata Suna Yashiro from the Can't Fear Your Own World Round 4 batch of characters, and we will be putting him up against 1000 Year Blood War Soifon. So yeah, this is today's comparison now. While both of these characters have different killers, the other having Soul Reaper and Ranker Killer also being a different type of character, one being ranged and one being melee, they both have one thing in common: Flurry. And the fact that they can also self-boost on the second strong attack. So before we go ahead and get into the gameplay and show you guys how I built them, I'll just go over their base stats and skills real quick, considering my characters are slightly transcended. So let's just go ahead and begin first of all with Soifon. So Soifon, she's a Soul Reaper / Captain affiliated unit with a Ranker Killer. So it is going to be great considering no Ranker has melee guard. So for when it comes to autoing, Soifon will pretty much have a good bit of advantage here. She's got normal attack damage 20%. Oh yeah, but one more thing that I need to mention is that she will be affected by a lot of Captain Killers and IZs, considering there are a lot of them. So yeah, just saying. She's got 1,111 stamina, 767 attack, defense at 374, focus at 367, and an SP of 618. So again, she's got Soul Trade of normal attack damage 20%. And then once we go to her skills, as you guys can see, her second strong attack boosts and transforms herself. Basically, it just makes the wings that she has on her back slightly bigger and basically increases the magnification of Soifon's normal attacks and her strong attacks to 120% to 140%. And you can basically transform multiple times with Soifon, and it'll last for 20 seconds. So if you decide to give her, like, you know, recharge links, you can basically infinite boost her and just basically, you know, well, not really infinite boost her because she lacks strong attack recharge, but you can basically get the boost to proc a lot of times. But that being said, she's got no status ailments and her special does nothing other than slightly nuke. So she's got a Berserker of 30%, she's got Devastation at 20%, Long Reach 20%, Flurry, Enhancer, Sprinter, and Poise. So yeah, the fact that she has Poise will make her being unable to get staggered. So if you get attacked while using the Soifon, guess what? You just take the damage and your combo just won't get interrupted. You can just continue going with your normal attack damage hits as long as you want. So yeah, and she's got 4 flash tips, so you can actually use the Soifon in Guild Quest, and she was really good in Guild Quest, trust me. So yeah, that's Soifon, and now let's take a look at Tokinata. Tokinata is a no affiliation unit, so he is already immune to killers, unlike Soifon. He's got Soul Reaper Killer, normal attack damage 25% as a Soul Trait. He's got 1,100 stamina, attack at 773, defense at 372, focus at 361, and an SP of 632. So yeah, basically everything else except his stamina is actually a bit higher than Soifon's. But so what about the skills? Let's just go ahead and take a look right now. So he too can boost, but his transformation mechanic is only going to be on his special, meaning that you will not be able to use the transformation mechanic a lot more times compared to Soifon. But that being said, it does last for 30 seconds, and as you can see, once you transform, you basically have a chance to inflict freeze and burn on your first and third strong attacks. That being said, it's not debilitating freeze or burn, just so you guys know. And of course, special pretty much guarantees the weakening, so yeah. That being said, it won't last for a long time. So he's got a bruiser of 20% alongside the 25 NAD link, which is insane. He's got Berserker of 50%, meaning that a hybrid build will work really nicely on him. He is immune to being stunned, So unlike Soifun, he actually has a status ailment immunity and cannot be paralyzed in any way, shape, or form. Not a Noitora counter, but it's still nice regardless for PvE. He's got Flurry, he's got Enhancer, he's got Sprinter, and he's got Guard Break. One thing to notice is that Tokinata does not have Poise, meaning that if you get hit by a mob, your attack hits will be interrupted and you do get staggered by the enemy. So sometimes for autoing, he's not going to be the most viable choice. But that being said, he does have something unique, and it's the first character to get it. Guard Break. Guard Break, what this skill does is that it completely nullifies all ranged guard for Tokinata. Meaning that you encounter, like, I don't know, an Arrancar that does the laser attacks that are really annoying, the really annoying turrets. You don't even have to use your strong attacks. You can just use your normal attack damage string and easily kill the mob without having to Guard Break. It completely nullifies all enemies that have range guard when it comes to using Tokinata. So yeah, we have quite a good amount of differences here. Soifun, of course, considering she's got Poise and she's got Ronker Killer, she's gonna be great for when it comes to autoing content in IZ. And the fact that she also transforms on her second strong attack. But that being said, Tokinata will be a big unit to use in co-op, considering that he is ranged and you're going to mainly prioritize your ranged attacks and staying back while matting down the enemy. So anyways, now that we've gone over the stats and skills, it is time to go ahead and show you guys how I built these two characters. Now unfortunately, I couldn't give both of them the best of the best builds. Like normally I go with Chappie, Holobait, and a movie item all with 30% attack and the best Nadlings. But this time I had to balance things out so that way both characters get the equal stats and skills upgrade. So what did I give Tokinata? Okay, of course his attack is transcended at level 5. I gave him a Chappie with 30% attack, a random item with 30% attack, a Holobait with 20% attack, and 220 Nadlings and 125 Nadling. That's what I gave Tokinata. As for Soifun, I'll show you guys what I gave her. Like, let me just go and get right into Soifun. Soifun, well, of course, she's 2 out of 5, but I didn't bother to get the focus upgraded for this good reason. Chappie with 20% attack, Holobait with 30% attack, and a random item with 30% attack, 125 Nadlink, and 220 Nadlinks. And overall, both characters have 140% increase in their attacks. So, no one is getting the disadvantage, and they're both equally built up, despite the fact that Tokinata has a higher bruiser than Soifun and whatnot. And that being said, how much attack stat do they both get? Well, here we go. Tokinata 2,902 and Soifun 2,918. So yeah, it's pretty much equally balanced. So now, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna go ahead and hit up a Mind Holo Raid and just basically compare their kits together without giving either one of these units killer advantage. So that way it's completely fair and even, and we'll be able to compare the damage, because at the end of the day, one has Soul Reaper Killer and one has Arrancar Killer. So what's the best choice to go for? A raid that doesn't have Soul Reaper or Arrancars, and that'll be a Holo Raid. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a good bit. Alright, so here we are in the actual 5-star raid. We are running the team on the Tsukishima raid, so we will not have a boss killer either. So anyways, let's just go ahead and compare their kits first of all. So Tokinata's normal attack damage string, of course he's ranged. So it's basically a simple 4-hit Nad string, and it's not even a projectile-based Nad string, which is good, meaning that it's just gonna hit once, and it's just gonna basically slightly knock back the enemies a bit. It does have range collision, but he has enough power to be able to take out enemy mobs without having to worry about inconsistent damage. So yeah, that is one thing that is good about Tokinata. Soifun's, of course, she's melee. Her first hit isn't really all that impressive. Like, it doesn't have a lot of reach. I mean, it does have a bit, but then her second and third is just freaking insane. And also her fourth being the finishing blow. It's good, I won't lie. Keep in mind that this Soifun has 4 flash steps as well, so yeah. And now let's just go ahead and move on to their strong attacks. Tokinada's first strong attack is a standard beam move. That being said, it doesn't have a lot of range. I'd say it's just about the same as the past Jushiro's first strong attack, where it doesn't have range collision, but it's a short beam move. Soifon's first strong attack is a simple lunge attack. Really great, and great for guard breaking. Tokinada's second strong attack, it does boost, but it does a 13-hit vortex. That being said, on Soul Dex, it does say that it's a 5-hit vortex. But technically speaking, he basically has the same type of vortex as the Can't Fear Your Own World Baragan, and of course, Spirit Society Rengiku. So, because he doesn't have Frenzy, instead of being a 26-hit vortex, it's basically a 13-hit vortex. That's what it is. And Soifon's second strong attack, of course, it boosts, and it surrounds herself in a not crawling vortex. It surrounds herself in a vortex, which is really great for stunning enemies and being able to kill them off. And now, as for their third strong attacks, they both have a generic 1,000 radius third strong attack. I mean, it's pretty generic. Like, what were you guys expecting, to be honest? But anyways, that's their kits completely analyzed. Now let's just see the overall damage we're going to do. So let's start off with Tokinada. We're already hitting around 10,000. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what the last hit does. I'm really curious. 11,000. That is without the boost. Okay, that is good to know. Now Soifon. Let's just see. 12,000. Alright, again, without the boost. So yeah, Soifon is kind of doing a bit more damage. But now let's just see with the boost, which is going to be interesting to know. Okay. Alright. 19,000 on Tokinada's Nad String. Okay. And now we're going to have to wait. Let's just see without the transformation. Okay, 17,000. So yes, Tokinada is actually doing a bit more with the boost, so it's kind of weird, but oh well. Now let's just see Soifon, how much she does when she is transformed into her Mukyu Shunko. So let's see. Ah, damn, it's gonna be difficult to see. Hold on. 20,000. That is some pretty good damage. Not gonna lie. Of course, you need to deal with guard breaking on enemies that are hollows, but because she's got Ronker Killer, it's not gonna be a big deal for her. And of course, let's just go ahead and see Tokinada's once we transform. Let's just go ahead and see how much damage we do with him. Like, hold on, let's skip the special. 16,000 without the boost. And now let's just see the overall damage. This is gonna work. Oh my god, look at that. Hold on. Yeah, we did around 20,000. Hold on. 23,000. The only problem is that, unlike Soifon, you can only transform once. Once the transformation mechanic is gone, you gotta wait until you get the next Soul Bomb. At least for when you do single player raids. Well, for co-op, you can only use it once. So be very careful on how you use Tokinada. That is all I'm gonna say. But overall, they're both amazing characters. I really do think that they are some of the best normal type damaging units in the game. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. None of these characters are viable for PvP because they lack damage reduction and they don't have debilitating status ailments. But for PvE, they're more than good. One is gonna be amazing for when it comes to autoing quests, when it comes to doing Arrancar-based quests. Well, Tokinada is just gonna literally obliterate everything when it comes to bringing him in co-op. This character is a Nad God that you can actually bring in co-op. That is the main difference between Tokinada and Soifon. And personally speaking, I love Tokinada way more. Honestly, I think he's way more powerful than Soifon. And overall, just is just amazing. That's all I can say. That's how amazed I am with freaking Tokinada. It's like as if... That's all I can say. He's a fucking god. That's all I can really say. But that being said, Tokinada isn't invincible to being staggered by enemies. So that is the one thing you guys have to actually keep in mind. But yeah, that ends the character comparison. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well, so that way you guys can keep up to date with my latest videos that I upload. I try to keep myself on a weekly basis and bring out the best content I can for you guys. I love my fans, and I will continue publishing content for them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, lads.